Hello everyone. This is Overvalid Flame and my name is Debs. This is going to be a reading for your health. So if any of you are feeling a wee bit out of sorts, you don't maybe know what's bothering you, hopefully you'll get some insight today. So you can pick between pile 1, pile 2 or pile 3 and we will begin. Just pause the video, give yourself a bit of time. And we're going to go for pile 1 first. We're going to begin with the healing deck of the angels. That's the one. Okay. Could I have a card, please, for my pile 1? And the one that has come out is music. So music is going to help you, pile 1, with your healing. Okay, let's see if we can get some more insight on that. I'm now going to pull the deck from this one. This is a crystal deck, and the crystal that comes through will be the one that's going to help you with your healing, with your... See if I can find the pile now. Here we are. Yes, with your just what you feel is a wee bit out of sorts with you at the minute. It'll all come through when I've finished pulling all the cards for you, pile 1. So please, can I have a card for my pile 1, please? Thank you. Card we have is peridot. Now, peridot is a green crystal. It's all about the heart. And I'm just going to read out the card to you. So this is life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. So this is your heart. Maybe some of you have been feeling quite sad. Maybe you've had a loss. Peridot is a beautiful crystal that you can buy. You can see them a lot of times on rings. It's actually one that I don't have. I have a lot of crystals, but I don't have that one. I think it's quite expensive. But this tells me, pile 1, that this is heart healing that you need. And that comes in many forms. They're telling you that music is going to help you a lot as well. So we're going to move on to the third deck. The third deck I'm going to be using is the Indigo Angel cards. Okay, and let's see what the Indigo Angels have for you. Here we go. What can you tell me about my pile 1, please, Indigo Angels? How can we help them? Freedom. So immediately I'm thinking release. There's an angel on this card. There's an angel on this card. This is about you setting yourself free and allowing your heart to expand. Expansion. Again, we're talking about healing. So what I'm going to do is use my little cartomancy deck here. This is a little deck that is just like a plain deck, only there's a lot more to it. There's a lot of different cards. There's red, there's black, and there's lots of information on them. And the way the work is, I'll be guided to the information for you. So let's ask Spirit to give us some insight into your health, pile 1, through the cartomancy deck. 1, 2, 3. So we have the Queen of Hearts. Let me just read that out. Hold it up so you can see it yourself. So we have soulmate. Perhaps some of you really are searching for love and you feel, I really need this for my heart. She's very psychic, sensitive and empathic. So if you're feeling like that, it means, pile 1, that you feel everything. You feel perhaps too much for your own good sometimes. But this is around loving, deep loving, for yourself and for your heart, healing your heart. We have mother and son written on this card as well, and the truth of an emotional matter. So I feel some of you maybe are healing a loss. Some of you maybe, I feel like a lot of you are mothers and you're just feeling the loss of a child moving out of the home. That's what Spirit have given me there. But this is like emotional loss. It's healing that needs to be done to get you back into your center and to move forward. Okay, I'm just going to set this wee one to the side. And we're going to break this down with my little Sacred Woundings deck, because it will give us a lot more insight into what it is with you that's going on. So let's see, for my pile one, could I have a card to help them heal their heart, give us some deeper insight on how they can help themselves heal their heart? So you have attachment to material possessions. So immediately I'm thinking perhaps you are soothing, doing some self-soothing as regards to buying things in the home, things that you are perhaps drawn to. Some of us might be drawn to buying like blankets and things like that. Others might be drawn to buying food, holidays, anything like that that's just going to run away with your money. I'll read the card out to you. Will show up as placing your self-worth in what your own. Will show up as placing your self-worth in what you own, causing fear of loss, anxiety, and a constant need for more. It often stems from the belief that possessions define your value, hindering inner peace and fulfillment. So again, you're trying to fill that void, pile one, with what has gone out of your life, whether that be a child or a lost loved one. So let's get a card to go with that as well. This is just helping you to understand yourself and how you can heal this. Next card to go with that, please. Self-sabotage patterns. Well, again, I mean, these two cards go together perfectly. You're going to keep doing this and you're going to keep saying to yourself, why do I keep doing this? As soon as I buy the thing, it just goes, I've got it. I'm happy that I bought it at the time. I've got a bit of a joy out of that. But then after that, it sits on the shelf or whatever, and it doesn't do me any good. I'll read it out. It will show up as actions or thoughts that undermine your success, often unconsciously, like procrastination, perfectionism, or self-doubt. This may manifest as repeating negative behaviors, avoiding opportunities, or holding back from achieving your full potential, driven by fear or failure, unworthiness, or past trauma. So you will know yourself, whichever one of that it is, pile one. So something you need to address, and you can do that by removing our self-limiting beliefs, what it is we feel and lack of. Perhaps you feel, if you're a mother, that your purpose now, what is my purpose? Now that my child has left home, what is there now for me in this next phase of my life? And it's left a bit of a void. So we're going to pull another card from another deck, and we're going to see how you can actually heal that. So this is my Archangel Metatron deck. This is the one, Amanda Ellis. And we are going to pull a card from Archangel Metatron, and we're going to ask what you need to focus on, pile one, to come out of this heart pain that you're in. Nobody wants to be staying there for any length of time. So let's see what Archangel Metatron says. There's the rainbow bridge, always open. So that's about communication. or this is the bridge from earth to the higher realms. This is the card that comes out about people who have lost loved ones and who are really in a lot of pain, and they're still trying to process their grief. Bottom of the deck, ancestors, appreciation, and healing. So the guidance here, guys, is to know that they never leave you, to know that they're always with you, and to appreciate that, to go into appreciation, and don't be going outside of yourself for things, which is what these two cards are really. It's just a message for you to know that the door is always open for communication with your loved ones, that they have never left you, that they are still with you, and perhaps for some of you to open that door to more communication, that you can learn to do yourself. It's what I teach. It's what I'm developing more myself. And there's so much joy in it, guys. There's really is so much joy when you feel that deeper connection, and you just know, when you can feel it, you can hear, you can see, you can know whatever your strengths are, and you build up a vibrationship with them. It's not the same as having a relationship here, because we're never going to go back to having that. But we have to learn to move on, and that's what they want us to do. So for those of you who are grieving, the message very strongly is take some time to learn how to connect with them and build up a different kind of relationship with them, which I call vibrationship. So that's your message, pile one. I hope that really helps you. And we are going to move on to pile two now. Put these cards back. And see what we get for pile two. Okay, so the first card is going to be from our Healing of the Angels for pile two. So let's see what you get, pile two. So pile two, you've got balance. So whatever is causing you to feel unwell or lack of energy, it's about you're either overgiving or you're sitting back and maybe not doing enough. So we're going to find out what that is. Or maybe you just find it difficult to balance work and play. So let's see what else we have got. The next one is the Crystal Angels card. Let's see what we get for you, pile two. Regards your healing. There's too many fell out there. We just want one. One card, please. There it is. Ruby. Bless your heart. So this is the crystal that's come out for you, pile two, and it's ruby. So again, ruby is tied in with the heart. The heart holds two colors. It holds the pink and the green colors. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. So a lot of you, pile two, have been perhaps not asking for enough help. As I said earlier, they're holding back. Look at her two hands there. She's asking for help. Her two hands are out. And the ruby stone, it's a crystal that's going to help you. If you're more drawn to the pinky colors rather than the greeny colors, that's the stone for you. Again, we're talking about the heart. There's a lot of heart healing that's needed out there, and that's what we've got. So the next card is the little cartomancy deck. This is the card that we're going to pick for you from this deck. As you can see, lots of black and white cards, as I explained for pile one. And let's see what comes out for you. I'm going to see if we can get some information from this little deck to see if we can get anything deeper as to what's going on with you. Pile two, and we know that's your heart as well. 1, 2, 3. So we have the 10 of clubs for you, pile two. This card says business plus career, ambition, the sea, all forms of water. So this is your emotions around your work. If you don't work, it's about where you're at in your life and where you're putting all of your energy into. Social prominence as well, where you mix with people. At the side, it says prosperity, achievement, abundance, inheritance. So this makes me think of the 10 of Pentacles in Tarot. So this is about your stability in life and how part of things you feel in life. Travel card, long distance, a sea voyage, completion. So the 10s are about completing a cycle. And at the bottom here, we have a job well done and getting rewards. The 10s are about the end of a cycle. So what they're telling you here is this is a stage in your life where you need to be thinking about your stability. You need to be thinking about how comfortable you are in your life and what changes you want to make in your life as well. And it all comes back to your heart. And it all comes back to the balance, the yin and the yang, bringing that balance into your life. So let's ask Archangel Metatron what he has got to help heal for you in regards to this. Okay, Archangel Metatron, could we have a card around health for our pile 2? Here we go. We have got boundaries, set them daily. So a lot of you, your boundaries are so important, especially when it comes to your health. So if you're letting people take all the time and you're not giving enough, you're not giving, the giving and receiving, the balance card there, it's not going to be in balance, is it? If you are an overgiver, it's going to affect your health as well. So this message here is, I feel a lot of you are big givers and the imbalance has come in because your boundaries simply aren't high enough in regards to this. So that's going to affect your energy because everything's connected. So if you're overgiven or you feel that people are not giving you enough time for yourself, for example, what you need to do is just emphasize the importance of that for you and just say, look, I really need more time for myself. This is a different stage in my life, which I feel it is for a lot of you with that 10 card coming out for you. It's time for you to focus on what's next. So you can see that's a card of ambition. This is going to affect your work. It affects everything. It affects your home life. It affects your career. So again, look at that because it does affect your money as well. If you are not having high enough boundaries around yourself and you're giving out your energy, you're giving out your money, you're giving out everything that comes into your life because everything is connected. I can't emphasize that enough. So I hope that helps you, pile 2. I'm going to move on to pile 3 now. So the first deck I'm going to use for pile 3, as I did for pile 2 and pile 1, is the healing deck. And here we go. Could I have a card, please, for my pile 3? Pile 3, you've got surrender and release. So you need to let something go. You've been holding on to something, some kind of energy that is affecting you. Let's get some further insight on that. I couldn't help looking at the bottom of the deck for that either, pile 3. Divine timing. This is the time to let it go. We're going to find out what it is first that you need to let go of. So we're going to move to our crystal deck here and we're going to see what comes out for you. Pile 3. 1, 2, 3. I actually got 2 that wanted to come out for you. Sapphire. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. And it's so interesting that this is the same color. These are both throat chakra stones, lapis lazuli and sapphire. They are the blue stones. So this is about how you communicate with people. And again, boundaries, your relationships with people ties in with that as well. So life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, pile 3. And God is supporting you each step of the way. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So you can see that that's up around her throat. And let's look at this card here as well. To me, that looks like that you can see the sword. This is a sword of truth coming down. Okay, so Archangel Michael comes to mind, and that reminds me of Archangel Michael's cloak. I don't quite know what it is, but there's some truths coming in, and this again is about communication. So I'm going to get a wee bit more for you and ask with our Archangel Metatron deck about you, pile 3, and how you can help yourself. So could we have a card, please, Archangel Metatron, from your deck for our pile 3 around their health? 1, 2, 3. Ancestors, appreciation and healing. That card is coming out so much lately. It really is. Get over there so you can see it a bit better. What's at the bottom of the deck? Tree of Life. And so is that card as well, I have to say, in a lot of my readings. So this is time to ask for help from your ancestors, because this is the time to speak your truth, and you can choose wherever you want to go on this Tree of Life. But something needs to go first. You need to surrender something. For you, pile 3, I would just like to clarify a wee bit further as to what that is. So I'm going to bring in my little tarot deck here, and we're going to see what it is really that you need to surrender. Yeah, something that's not serving you, the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this is your dreams, what it is that you really want in life. If this was in the upright, it would be, you're sitting at this time of your life and you're happy with your lot. But it isn't. It's in reverse. And it's the cups here. So this is about your heart and what really fulfills you within your heart as well. In fact, all of these have been to do with your heart. And again, how to heal this here is to appreciate what you already have. Appreciate and healing. That's what brings the healing. And surrendering and releasing what doesn't serve you. And with these blue cards here relating to your throat chakra, I feel it's a lot to do with people who you communicate with a lot, who are maybe bringing your vibration down, and people that you just don't really need in your life, to be honest. So let's see what we've got for you with the little cartomancy deck. I just felt the need to further clarify that for you, pile 3. But let's see what comes out with the cartomancy deck for you. 1, 2, 3. Number 8. So again, this is balance. We've got the infinity number here. Bringing everything back into balance. I'll read it out. A budget, money, plans and maths, accounts, financial restrictions, electronic communication, computers, a marriage late in life. And at the bottom, we have being shrewd and being careful. And here we have as well miserly hoarding. So again, everything is connected. So if you are not having the people in your life who are a vibrational match to you. Something is being siphoned out of your life, and this all comes down to our money, our stability, our happiness, our freedom, our emotional welfare, our relationships. Everything is connected, and the communication card is so important because how we speak, the universe is listening all the time, and they are giving us back what they're hearing from us, because the universe doesn't take time to go and sit and figure it all out. Well, that's the way she's behaving that way. That's the way he's saying that. That's why. No, the universe just hears what you're saying, the words that you put out. And this here is saying to me, you need to be mindful of the words you're saying. Sometimes we just say things to people to appease them, to agree with them, to just let the conversation end. I know I've been guilty of that as well. But this is going to affect your money. So if you notice that your money isn't staying and that it's going out, or perhaps you're going into lack and limitation in regards to your money, this is something that you need to really look at. So let's see what wound we've got for you. Pile 3 out of the little Sacred Woundings deck. Card for my pile 3. Gaslighting wound. Well, gaslighting wound is all about people manipulating you. Again, it's what I was saying, people talking to you and perhaps influencing you, and you're listening, causing self-doubt. Will show up as a persistent feeling of confusion, self-doubt, and a distorted sense of reality, often after being manipulated into questioning your perceptions and experiences. This wound manifests as insecurity, anxiety, and a lack of trust in your own judgment. So again, this is communication. This is throat chakra stuff. Let's see the wound that goes with that for you, pile 3. This is all your health, remember? Everything affects our health. Everything affects everything in our life because it's all connected. We have to bring balance into everything in order to be in flow. So that's why it's important. So there we go. 2 wanted to come out, control wound. So it's like the puppet master here. Someone is perhaps pulling your strings. This is who you need to let go. If it's not a person, it's a situation. You will know what it is. I'll read that out for you. Will show up as a strong need to control people or situations, stemming from a fear of vulnerability or unpredictability, often arising from past abandonment or betrayal, causing anxiety and perfectionism. When things feel out of control, individuals may struggle to trust others and seek to avoid emotional pain by micromanaging outcomes. I feel, pile 3, that this is perhaps someone in your life. If it's not someone, it could be someone. It could be just a situation you're in, or perhaps someone in your workplace, or if it does apply to you, perhaps you feel that you have to gain perfection in your life in order to be successful, and you perhaps maybe not are even aware of this. So the card that come out with it is gossip and slander. So it's what I was talking about earlier. This is communication, okay? This is how you actually use your words. Your words are so important. It's who, we're talking to the universe. Every time we're talking to someone else, we are talking to the universe. So just let me read that out for you. Pile 3 will show up as feelings of betrayal, hurt, or insecurity, often accompanied by a loss of trust in others. It may manifest as fear of being misunderstood or judged, leading to isolation or difficulty in forming genuine connections. So you can see in the photograph there, this girl obviously is in a workplace, and she is aware of these 3 people behind her talking about her. So for some reason, that's what they give me before I even pull that card. It's awareness. Okay, you may say, okay, I'm in a workplace and I can't get out of it because these are just the people I work with. There's always a solution. Just ask. There's always a way that you can, reserve your own energy. You don't have to comply. You can ask the universe, show me how I can find a new job, bring this new opportunity to me. All so many different things. I haven't got enough time, to talk about them now. But that's your message, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed that, and I really enjoyed it myself. Look out for the next one. I'm going to do a work and career one next, so look out for that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.